Hello and welcome to another video game. This is 11th Guest, which is the sequel to well, not 11th Guest, it's 11th Hour, which is the sequel to 7th Guest. Now, I've been trying to get this game to work for over a year now, and I just cannot find a way to slow it down. So, unfortunately, the game's kind of sped up, but I mean, it doesn't ruin it too bad. It's just that I'm like zipping from room to room, which is weird. I know it's supposed to be a lot slower, but I think I actually had the same thing happening in the 7th Guest anyway. But, um, we're gonna go ahead and get on in here. It is the month of Spooks, 2018. I got several games coming along. I got Half-Life, which Logan and I played. I got 11th Hour, which I'm playing here. We have Doom 3, where we're playing a co-op mod. So we're playing some Doom 3. What other spooky games we got? Dead Space 2 will be happening. Maybe a little Pathologic. What other games? We haven't really decided yet. We're trying to get System Shock 2 going, but unfortunately at the moment it's not wanting to cooperate because of internet stuff like that. Anyway, to get started, we have like a huge cutscene right here at the beginning. And as you can see, it's kind of... well, it's slowed down compared to what it was doing, but it was like zipping through it.
State police have called off the intense
This stuff is fine, just not the main animations.
A story about the famed haunted house in the small town of Harley-on-Hudson, the abandoned mansion of Henry Stauff. Police have expressed concern that Morales' disappearance may be connected to a series of killings that have plagued the Hudson Valley this year. So far, 4 women and 3 men have been victims, fitting a pattern of homicide, and several others are missing. Robin Morales has been missing for more than 3 weeks and seems to have vanished without a trace. She's the producer for the very popular and flamboyant Case Unsolved reporter Carl Denning. Denning is said to have been in his country home in Connecticut since Morales' disappearance. It's rumored that the two became romantically involved while working.
We are the lovely Carl Denning, and our love interest slash reporter who works for us has gone missing at Stauff's mansion. In the town of like Harley, I think it's called. And now we've received a mysterious package.
Carl, help me, please. I can't get out.
A PDA randomly had...
What is this?
I actually can't remember her name even though I just heard it. And that's Mr. Stauff's mansion. Now, it's seen better days, apparently. It also seems to have been moved from its mountaintop stance.
Help me.
And now we've gotten on our bike and we're gonna go save her.
I have a rule about people I work with.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't get involved.
I have the same rule.
Been thinking about breaking this rule.
So am I.
Ooh. Cliche romance in these old DOS level games. Level era. He's your generic cool guy. Oh, and we can't start off a DOS game, a point-and-click DOS game with FMV without a generic make-out sex scene. This is the only way you can start off a real good point-and-click. I have to keep it in mind for my game dev stuff. If I ever make a point-and-click and it's got FMV, I have to have this. Cool guy on a motorcycle, make-out scene.
I thought you liked me.
I just can't go on like this. People, everyone's saying that I slept with you to become your producer.
Well, didn't you?
I can't believe you just said that. You of all people. I'm a good producer.
Robin, you're good at a lot of things.
I'm sorry.
Carl is also a douche.
I tell you what, Ms. Morales, I'll just see you in the office on Monday.
No, I'll be in Harley-on-Hudson next week.
Listen, forget it. Maybe if I'm lucky, you'll just become one of the missing people in Harley.
Don't say that.
Aww. Rude.
I already did.
And you quit being a dick. Obviously you still like her because you're going after her to find her. So at least maybe he's a redeemable dick, but he's a dick nonetheless. Logan has a doctor's appointment, otherwise he'd probably be here, along with me, playing this lovely game. He'd come for that opening music just by itself. And by that I mean like when I first started the video. We keep making fun of the song that plays on the click to play screen. It's called Mr. Death. Oh boy, classic songs right there. Very classic songs. It's my 2018 jam. We need to get the spooks going. That's the way to go. Which reminds me, Phantasmagoria 2 is also on my list. There's a lot of sequels that I'll be doing this year. I think I already said Dead Space 2, Alone in the Dark 2, Amnesia 2. This is the sequel to this. Phantasmagoria 2. A lot of sequels. We'll be doing a lot of sequels. And we're doing Doom 3 co-op. Alright, Mr. Carl, you're gonna have to try a little bit harder than that to get into the good old Stoff Mansion. Which, like I've said, seems to have lowered a bit and changed in shape. Just a little. The Blind Mice is a good rap number.
Okay, 3. Can do that.
Yeah, I'm cool. 3 blind mice, 3 knocks on the door. I'm cool. And now things look exactly like they did in the 7th guest. A little bit run down, mind you. And, oh, before we get moving too much, I just wanted to point out that looks nothing like the door he just entered through in the FMV.
Winter coat.
Whoa, for a mixer. Okay, so the way that this game plays out is you are given a puzzle from Mr. Stoff via this game book. And the point of the game is based on these riddles. You have to go find that object in the house and then click it. And of course, you have your normal puzzles like the chess puzzles and stuff like that. If you do get stuck on some of these puzzles, that you can click for help.
Be warned that warn means destroyed. Mixer might not be a party. What if it's a beverage?
Right.
Something's mixed up here. But what? A beverage might be found in the library.
And so it keeps giving you...
Winter coat is an anagram.
So it keeps... By the way, this is the game of anagrams. If you wanted a game full of anagrams, this is it. Almost every puzzle in this game is an anagram. But essentially, like, winter coat right here is actually an anagram for tonic water. So, it also said, hey, we might check the library. So if you get stuck enough, eventually it will just answer it for you, and then you have to figure out where it's at in the mansion. In this case, it's right here. Tonic water. And then once you find the item, another little cutscene will play. Now these aren't necessarily in order, I'm wanting to say. I think you get them out of order, but these are past events. This is, well...
Just sit anywhere, honey. Menus around the table.
See, this is when she was coming into town. Kind of thing. Ms. Morales. That lady has prosthetic hand. Which is cool. And see, now we're gonna get a new clue.
Rolling rock.
Bottle cap. Alright, so Rolling Rock is, I'm wanting to say, a brand of beer. Bottle cap. Now, if there is an anagram in here, I don't know how the game expects you to figure out that there's an anagram in it, but Rolling Rock is a type of beer, I believe. Bottle cap, so what would close a beer? In the end, C-O-R-K, cork. We're gonna be looking for a cork. I've played the game enough to know some of these. I don't know all of them, and I'll definitely have forgotten since the last time I played, but that's essentially how this works. We do have our first puzzle, however, right here. Now the point of this puzzle is, this says green, this says red. We get the green books over here, and the red books over there. But we have to move them in twos. So you have to click in between the books, and if I click these ones, then the open space is over here to the right. So if I clicked it right here, the green one would go on the opposite side of this green, and then the red on the opposite side of that green. If I clicked right here, it would essentially just move these two books over to the next two slots over. So, I'm wanting to say we should click right here, because you want to try and match them up pretty early in order to get something really good going on here. I want to say we then need to move you two so that that's one red book all by itself, right? That seems about right. Now, I actually might have already screwed this up, but we'll see. Okay, so that'll fit there. Yeah, we have two of them that are out of place at the moment. Let's try these two. And you have a certain number of tries in order to get it done. So, yeah, see? And Stoff is still full of all them cheeky one-liners. But, so we have a certain number of tries to get this into the correct spot. You do want to line them up. Let's try these ones instead of the middle two. And then we can move You two. That'll get 2 red, 2 green together. Right. And then... I think I got it. We can move these 2 over, and then I'll put 2 greens together, and then I can move these 2 greens and then those 2 reds, and then that should have them all in line. No!
That's not it, Carl.
There's one more move. That's lame. Well, that gets those 2 greens together. So I need to find a way to get 2 reds together. Now if I moved that over, that would get 2 reds together. Yeah, but if I move these 2 and then move the 2 reds, there will be a spot in between them, which won't work either. Because I think that's my last move that I can make there.
And if
Yeah.
you don't succeed,
I don't know what that face was. I'm sure it was ridiculous. Let's try you two. Those 2 together. I don't think that's the move I wanted to make. Though it did get 2 reds together. Well, I almost had it.
play it again, Carl.
Play it again, Carl. Let me think here. That one's really close.
Ooh, close, but no cigar.
I think you could skip cutscenes if you right-click.
That's not it, Carl.
That's not it, Coral. I'm pretty sure the middle one is the one I need to select first. That just seems like the most useful kind of move. This isn't too bad, but I need... Can't move those like that. What if I moved you two?
Play it again, Carl.
Apparently I'll have to play it again. Oh, apparently you can't skip if you right click. Not bad. Hold. How many moves do I have left? Because this might actually solve it. If I move those two over, if I have one more move, this could solve it. Durr.
That's not it, Carl.
Damn you, stuff.
That's not it, Carl.
I think I've done that like 4 times now. Get so close, so close. Oh, wait, hold on. This one should work. I've only used 2 moves. Ah, there we go. Yeah.
You'll not find the next one as pleasant.
And that doesn't really do anything. I can look at the cabinet some more.
Come on.
No, that's not a rolling rock bottle cap. Yeah, that's another thing. Like, almost everything looks like it's interactable. Like, you'd think you could click this. That's actually asking you if that's the object you think the hint is referring to. There's not nearly as many interactables in this one. Oh. The bottle cap, well, the cork anyway, I need to say is on the floor somewhere. I don't know if it's in this room, but I definitely know it's... should be on the floor. Like under a shelf, maybe? Hold on. I know it's somewhere. That much is certain. Can't go in that room yet. That phone's not working, evidently. Let's try going this way. Nothing on the floor there. Okay. Anything here? No. Can't go in there, which is kind of surprising. Oh, looks like we have a chess puzzle now. Okay, so the point of this puzzle is to get these 2 white horses on the 2 spots where the black horses are, and get the 2 black horses on the spots where the 2 white horses are. At the moment, I can't use the white horses at all. I can move both of you. In fact, I think I know exactly where I want to move one of them. If I move here, this one can only move there, which that spot can only move there. So, I don't want the black one on this spot yet. That means the only way that I want to move him is this way. And then down here, because he wouldn't be able to move there. Moved him there, there. This spot means I can move any of them at any... Okay, I think I know how I want to do this. So I need to move that one there, there. I need to get it into a position where it's not going to interact with any of the other pieces, so it wouldn't be in their way at all. And the only spot on the board it looks like that does that at the moment is going to be this spot right here. Because the only place on the board that can access this spot is this spot right here. So it's not going to get in the way of any other piece. Now I need to make sure that the white piece is out of the way so that I can get this piece to go around it and through to this way. So I need to move this white piece over. And the only way it can go from there is here. See, like, the only place this piece can go is here, and then from here, the only other place it can go is up there, and then here, etc. That's the way that this board is shaped. So, once it's here, I should be able... Yeah. So I think I want to get this one to the point where it's basically where this piece went, but not quite. So if it's at that point, then it's out of the way too for the most part. And then I'll want to get you out of there and on into the main playing board. And once I get you moved here, I should be able to get this black pawn up here, or not pawn. These are knight, no, bishops? I think they're knights, actually. It's been a while since I played chess. But anyway, he should be able to get there, and then onto that piece. Now, because of the way that I did this, this piece is not going to be able to get into its spot without one of these white pieces being where it is at currently. So at the moment, I want to go ahead and move you there, and then move it. I want to move it back onto the black spot right here, I think. For the moment. And then in order to get the black piece out from where it's at right now, I'm going to have to move these pieces back this way. And then I think I need it right here. And now I need to get it to where this black piece right here is basically about to go here, but then I'll end up moving this piece over to where it's on this. I was pointing at my screen. I'm gonna get this white piece. I'm gonna get this piece up here, but it won't be able to go down here because this white piece is here. However, it will be out of the way so that this piece can then go across the board and then onto this white spot right there. So, I need you to go there, and then go there, and then go there, there, and then there, and then that'll allow me to take this one back off, down that way, up there, 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 and now it's in a spot where it's completely out of the way. So now that that one's out of the way completely, I can get this one basically all the way back to that point, just like I did previously. And then once it's out of the way, I can take the white one that's right here and put it on its normal spot, which is out of the way compared to where this piece needs to go in general. So this one could go there, there, and then once it's there, it should be fine. But now this white piece up here is no longer in the way, so when I'm on my way back with this black piece, it won't be in the way because technically it's in front. It would have to follow each one of the steps that the black piece is moving in order to get back to where it would have been in the way again. So since I got this on its spot, this space is inaccessible to this piece. So now everything should be out of the way so that I can get this piece onto the spot it belongs on. And that should solve this puzzle. So that one wasn't too bad. It's stupid that I had more trouble sorting books. But then again, it was kind of cheap. It would get me one move right before I was supposed to be done. One move. And that solves that. Curse you! And that didn't unlock anything either. Solving the puzzles in this one isn't nearly as satisfying as it was in the first game. Yeah, I can't even go into that room yet. No. No. Where? I need to find a bottle. I'm pretty sure there's a bottle somewhere on the floor. Can't remember where. But there's definitely going to be a bottle somewhere. Maybe I have to go upstairs. I haven't tried yet. Yeah, we can go upstairs. Oh, what's going on here? No, the painting is not the object I'm looking for. That's not what it... That's a toy soldier. A nutcracker. Can't go there, even though the door is clearly open. Can't go there. The music in this game isn't nearly as memorable as the first game. Seventh Guest had some badass music. Bow, 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 bow. Ooh, I can go in there. What do we got? Ah, is this where my cork is? I do in fact think that... No! I was definitely wanting to say I could... In the Seventh Guest, you could interact with that bottle down there, and the cork flew off. But unfortunately, in this one, it would seem you can't interact with that at all, even though it is the answer to the clue that I'm trying to solve right now. Which is kind of irritating. So I can't do anything here? No? Nothing. Can I go through that door? No. Okay, then I guess I'll leave. Can't go up in the attic yet. Can't go that way. Okay. Well, guess I could see if anything opened up downstairs because I did those two puzzles.